Oh shit. It's Pam. Hurry up. There we go. Let's go. Oh shit. Freaking driver door locked on me. Which one you want to sit in?
This rear one.
No, I got the bag there.
Oh, okay. I'll sit in this one here. The bag in the front.
Yeah, maybe. Don't shut your door yet, it'll drive off.
Okay.
Guess we could do that.
Oh, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that might be a better idea actually, because it would have a better view, right? Be patient, car, we're almost ready.
Connected to rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Shut your door.
Hi there, Patrick. This is Dad calling from Waymo support. And I'm calling because I received a notification that the driver door has been opened. It looks like I am checking the camera. It looks like we already have adjusted. Thank
We're
you
good.
so much for doing that.
We just wanted to move the bag up front.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks for confirming. We asked riders not to open the driver door.
Sorry about that.
Now,
Our first ride.
Oh, that's understandable. Thank you, sir. But let's go ahead and make sure to get you back on your way. I'm just doing a quick check on the car, but I just need you to keep your seatbelt on, and then we are going
We're
to
good.
with your trip.
We're buckled
And also,
up.
whenever you're ready.
We're good.
Yes. Sorry, yeah. Just press start right button on the screen, and the car should be moving again shortly.
Start ride.
Alright, yes. And thank you. That's all what I need to check. You guys have any question or clarification before I disconnect from the call?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Now, thank you for your time and enjoy your trip. Give up for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna point one of the lenses over there.
As we get
Is the
going,
screen going?
just give
Yep,
us
my
1
screen's
minute
on.
to cover a few
Wait,
riding
save the
tips.
battery by turning the
This
screen on.
experience may feel futuristic. The need to buckle up is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling with little ones,
Your first autonomous
unexpected,
car, mine too.
please see the
So
seatbelt
weird.
card for more information. We'll do all the driving.
So
please
I'm
don't
gonna
touch
guess
the
we're gonna make it on
steering
time
wheel or pedals
because we left
during
at like
your ride.
8:30
We may
and
use interior
it takes about a
cameras.
half an hour to get down there.
Some
It should give us a good
riders
15-20
improve our
minute
product and
buffer
more.
of
But our
safety.
microphones are only on when you're connected to rider support. So sing your heart out. We can't hear you. You can also use the app or passenger screen
Let's go
to
and charge
speak to a rider support
Uh-oh.
agent at any
Pod is
time.
less than 10%, but the camera's
In the rare
okay.
case of an emergency,
You can use one of my pods to charge if you get low, or when you're in your camera depletes. So save your pod, and I'll charge your camera with my pod while we're out.
Relax.
I can charge it.
In other words, don't put your camera in your pod at all, because it'll charge it. It'll just
Suck it out.
It'll suck it out. It puts a priority on charging the camera, so it'll drain itself to charge the camera, and then you won't be able to use the pod. So don't put it in the pod. If you need to charge it, put it in one of my pods, because my pods are charged up.
Well, I'm gonna charge the pod.
And actually, that's what that battery box is for, by the way. The one that I gave you, the thing that you asked me, was that the quick connector? No, the little white battery box. You asked me, is this the quick connector?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that can charge up your camera too without depleting your action pod.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's a battery, it's just a battery. So if you're on the go, I mean, you can use a USB bank too. Yeah. But that's, so you don't have to have a wire, because it just pops right in there.
Right.
And you don't have to have any wires, you can just charge it up on the go. And you can have as many of them as you want. Like, they're only $30 each, right? So you get 2 or 3 of them, and then you could go all day just with
Here, I'll just do this.
the juice in the action pod, just basically serving action pod functions, and then charging the camera with those battery boxes.
Let's charge it.
That was kind of my plan,
I should
because
have plugged that in last night. I thought
not only do you not have any wires, but they also have the quick connect things on the bottom, so you can put them on the mounts, and you could also magnetically mount it, because it's I put a little metal plate on the back of it. Yeah. 23 minutes, 8:53. That sounds perfect. That gives us a good 27 minutes buffer of safety. So yeah, we probably could have delayed it another 20 minutes and been alright, but why take a risk when you're going all this way?
Right. Because there's only one we want to catch.
Exactly. It's the 9:20 a.m. I don't know if you looked at that new article I found, but it seemed to suggest that it's not going to pick up passengers on Market Street at all. Essentially, its first trip is going. It's going to its first terminal, which is the Ferry Building or the Wharf, whichever way you want to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the 2 terminals for the day are the Ferry Building and the Wharf. So from Cameron Beach Yard, it's going to pick up passengers along any J line or F line stop up to Market, but I don't think it's going to pick up passengers on Market. And it'd have to be people pretty much waiting for a J. They're not going to be probably people that know that it's coming. It'll be a special treat for them. Oh yeah, and you have to hail the driver too, so I guess they would have to know they could hail the driver. Oh, is that a cop?
Yeah.
Oh, UCSF police. Is he trying to get over? I wonder if these cars are programmed to be deferential to cops and let them in. Like, go ahead, officer.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
See, 8:53, and that gives us time to walk over to Cameron Beach Yard, which is like 2 blocks from where we have to get on the thing, right? And we might want to get a little footage of Cameron Beach Yard where the trains come out. We can't get that train coming out because then we'd miss it, but we could get maybe one of the F Markets coming out or something, Say, Cameron Beach Yard on the screen. Home of the F Market and the special cars.
I had something interesting happen this morning.
What?
I got a text message from Washington State Department of Transportation saying that I owed a toll.
Oh. But you haven't been there?
Well,
So how could you owe a toll? Is that the question?
I remember being basically forced to get on a tollway in Florida.
Oh.
And I went to go pay it, but it asked for the invoice number, which I didn't have.
Right.
Which was probably being mailed.
Right.
So I didn't have it.
Okay.
And so I'm wondering if it's having Washington bill me for the Florida toll. And I'm like, well, how does that work? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what sort of enforcement mechanism could there possibly be? Like,
well,
I mean, if you went back to Florida, obviously you might be in trouble. But like, I don't think states like help each other with the collection of fines.
and if it's
because just logistically,
me
that
a
would
text
be
message asking for information.
Could it have been a scam?
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
I bet it's a scam.
If they're sending out,
text
messages.
People do that all the time with parking tickets. They'll say, or you have an unpaid whatever.
Yeah.
Click this link and pay it, or send PayPal.
Yeah, and I clicked it,
clear it out,
and it looked like legit Washington State DOT, but
you couldn't you couldn't independently verify it.
I get kind of sketchy when they text me instead of me going and looking to see to pay something. You know what I mean?
I say, when in doubt, ignore the situation, and if it's a serious situation, then it will become apparent.
Yeah.
And don't sweat the small stuff, and it's pretty much all small stuff.
Yeah. And when I went independently to Washington State Ferry, or Washington Department of Transportation, they wanted the invoice number, which I don't have.
Well, maybe you could contact someone by email or something and ask if they could just at least confirm that there is a fine. Like, they wouldn't have to give you details of the fine, but just say, fine, yes, no. Simple yes, no.
Tell me what it is.
Is there a fine? Yes, no.
If they tell me what it is and it matches the thing, then I know.
Exactly.
Because I can either pay $6.60 something.
This is why people need to understand why collaboration is so crucial to verifying facts. Don't just take it from one person. You need to use multiple different sources to make sure that something's true before you go sending money.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially large sums of money.
Especially when they contact me.
Yeah, especially when they contact you, because it's like they're probably that's what these scammers do. It's basically fishing. They throw all the bait in the water and see who bites.
Right.
Oh, hey, we got a live one here. He thinks he's gonna get an IRS audit and he wants to settle his fines real quick.
Right. But see, if I wait too long, it'll be 10 times as much.
Yeah, well, that's why you should probably email somebody and see if you can.
I think. Well, no, I went and they said that you can call.
Or call, yeah.
Like Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 6 or something like that. So I'll probably just call them.
I just hate talking to people on the phone, so try to email if possible.
Yeah, I like the chat.
I like
the text chat.
It's just.
It's kind of the best.
It's risky talking to people because you can't like everybody, and what if you get somebody that doesn't like you? Like the email, it's more neutral, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Inherent bias, that's my explanation. People can't help but have preconceptions about others, because that's, as we mentioned, how the brain works. It uses useful models.
So you had to open the driver's door?
I thought we were allowed to sit in the front, because I thought when it pulled up, all of the doors, the handles were out, which was an indication that you can open the doors.
Right.
I thought I saw all 4 of them like that, and then the driver's one wasn't like that. And so I'm like, oh, well, if I want to put the bag in the back, then we want to sit in the front together. And then so I opened that door for you. But anyway, I learned my lesson. It doesn't want someone in the driver's seat, because probably the pedals and stuff.
Yeah. But I've seen people in this seat.
Yeah, you can sit up there. But now we know actually it was a good error because we learned the mechanism for how it deals with that
Right.
kind of thing. It sends an alert and then a human intervenes and says, sorry, you can't sit in the driver's seat. It's not going to go anywhere until you get out.
Don't make me stop this.
Don't make me stop this car. I'll turn around right now. Take you back to take you back home. And we're not going to Disneyland. I thought it was going to take us down O'Shaughnessy. It said on the map when I asked it earlier it was going to go down O'Shaughnessy, which made a lot of sense. But, I mean, this may also make sense, but it's just not what it was saying earlier. But look how foggy. But it'll be cool for the streetcar because the streetcar's right close to us, so it doesn't matter about the fog. And I mean, it'll be cool to have a backdrop for the streetcar, but the streetcar going through the fog is also cool. Because how San Francisco is that? You know, streetcar in the fog. And, like, your whole visit has been sunshine, so for it to shift like this, it gives your viewers a chance to see how the weather shifts in San Francisco. And it goes from hot and sunny to cool and foggy just in a matter of a day.
Juanita.
Mir Loma. And so I found out that everything is basically by app now. All of the special cars, the F Markets, even the cable cars are controlled by the Muni mobile app, which I have on my phone because I use it to use the regular Muni, the buses and the subway. You buy a fare on there for those. But apparently you can also buy, I mean the fare is the same for the F Market as for the J, for instance. It's just a regular fare, even though they're vintage cars. But the special cars are also the same fare, but the cable cars are like $7 or $8, but you can buy a special ticket for them on the Muni mobile app. So in other words, the public transit part of this adventure is probably going to cost like $20. And
You can buy two.
yeah, for two of us, $20, so $10 each. And then this driverless car, which we saw was what, $25? So yeah, 45, certainly no more than $50 for even if we get coffee or something, you know.
And it would have cost us $40-something last night to do the same route, right?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was like dinner time rush or something.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go out right now. They're sleeping in,
Yeah.
especially with the fog. They're like, it'll burn off later. Let's go out later. I like the elevator music.
Right.
It's like, oh no, it's like that lo-fi.
Spa music.
No, there's like YouTube channels dedicated to this lo-fi study music. It's like, there's this like anime girl studying, and there's like lo-fi hip-hop beats in the background, and it's meant to be like, just like, you know, non-jarring,
Almost like
yeah, just like background music that you can study to. Peaceful.
Portishead.
Yeah, well, something like that. Just like chill out music. All right. We're at Monterey. See, this is where O'Shaughnessy would have taken us down to Monterey too, but it would take us down to Monterey over there. I think they're probably about equal as far as how long it would take. So I guess it just changed its mind because of traffic or something.
Not a lot of traffic.
Nope, certainly not a lot of traffic. And if for some unknown reason we're not able to get on the open air tram, all the F Markets and J's leave from there too, so we can ultimately fallback plan, hop on one of those and get to the wharf that way. But I think it's gonna work. It seemed pretty clear in both articles, consistently across 2 summers, Sundays and Mondays, 9:20 a.m., leaving Cameron Beach Yard, first stop, block away at Balboa Park. See the article I sent you? It said, the first stop where you can board is on San Jose Avenue at Ocean Avenue. Alright. San Jose Avenue at Ocean Avenue is right here. And Cameron Beach Yard is where it says on the pen. So it's like 2.5 blocks from where it exits the barn to its first stop. And that's the first stop because that's the first J Church stop. At Balboa, it goes from Balboa Park up through Noe Valley, past Dolores Park, and then it goes up and it goes underneath Market Street. Like I say, they all go, all the light rails go on the subway underneath Market Street. So it goes to the Embarcadero, and then it turns around and goes back to, I think during the day it stops at 30th. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it turns around at 30th and at the end of Noe Valley. It doesn't go all the way back to the car barn, in other words. So like, essentially the first trip of the day for the J Church is like this trip that we're taking. It goes from the car barn to Noe Valley, and then goes from Noe Valley to the Embarcadero, Noe Valley, Embarcadero, Noe Valley, Embarcadero.
I wonder what the wiper blades are for.
What do you mean?
The wiper blades come on once in a while.
Oh, it's probably detecting fog.
Yeah, but so?
Yeah. It's probably, yeah.
Is it for our benefit?
I don't know. Well, maybe it detects a little moisture or something. I don't know.
Yeah, see? But it's like, but no one's,
There's not really
no one
any
needs
need.
to have the wipers, or no one needs to have the,
I'd say it's doing a pretty good job of tracking them.
yeah.
My first computer-driven vessel. Artificial intelligence
Yeah.
pilot. And if we pull this plan off, it's going to be awesome, going from an autonomous vehicle to a 1934 train.
34 or 24?
34. Yep. And I was reading some of those F Market cars are even older than that.
Really?
Yeah, those boxy looking ones I showed you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like the curvy ones I think are from more like the 40s, but those boxy looking ones are from like the 20s, I think, or even the teens. Like they're really old streetcar trams from like Milan, Italy and stuff. There's details online about them all. Oh, hey, we're there, look.
Pretty close.
It's
3
just
minutes.
across here and over there. I wish there was a sky roof we could put the selfie stick out of.
Yeah. Well, the
All this
roof
stuff
rack
is
would
up
be
there,
the way.
yeah. I guess you theoretically open the window. Alright, so this is the 280 right here. 280 freeway.
Yeah.
And this is... that's where we're going. Cameron, well, it's actually, we don't have to walk to Cameron Beach Yard because that's where I told the Waymo to take us. Oh, there it is. Cameron Beach Yard.
Yeah, I see the cars.
Yeah. So it's gonna find a place to drop us off. Oh, it looks like it's pulling over here. Arrival in 2 minutes. So it's not letting us out here. The Waymo driver is in control at all times. Please keep your hands off the wheel. Yeah, it's gonna get off this main road just like before. Oh, I guess it's going around the block. That's kind of weird that it would prioritize like proximity to arrival time, because if it had dropped us off back there, we would have gotten there quicker on foot. Oh, 1
Just
minute.
going
It's going
where
around the
it's
block, yeah.
Being told to go.
Well, no, that's what I mean, though. It's like it's going all the way around the block to
About
save,
to arrive.
so that
Don't
it can,
let your belongings ride solo.
so
Grab
that
your phone now.
so that it can drop us off literally fewer steps away from our destination. It's going all the way around the block.
The doors will remain
Whereas
locked
if
when
it
we arrive.
had prioritized arrival time, then
The first pull
Oh, here we
unlocks.
go.
The second opens the door.
Finding a spot to pull over, it says.
yep. Wait till it says get out.
Get the fuck out.
Get out. Get out now. We have to pick up more passengers. Is it gonna let us out of here? Nope. I think it's confused. This is interesting, right?
Yeah,
It's like thinking. It's like, what do I do?
yeah, it's railroad tracks.
You can't stop on the tracks, babe. Oh, I guess we're getting out.
Door here.
Apparently
Please
can't.
ensure
they
it's
can.
clear before exiting.
Oh, make sure it's clear before exiting. Thank you, car. Good job. Can you shut my door for me? I'm gonna let it drive away. Bye, car.